Yo guys, Mike for Sim Racing 604. Welcome back to Automobilista 2. And I had such a good time racing the Formula USA Gen 2 cars last week that I figured, why not do a Gen 3 race? So we're here at Fontana, going to do some oval racing, 100 laps here, starting in 16th position. Now, these 100 laps should go very, very fast. So I'm going to be doing 2 miles or 1 lap about every 31 seconds here on average at race pace. I suspect there will be at least one full course yellow. Oh, terrible start for me. I suspect there will be a full course yellow at least once. I also know that I will need a pit stop. So we're not going to be at 31 seconds per lap for the entire race, but we should, like I said, on race pace, be up at that 31 seconds per lap average. So very, very fast speeds here at Fontana. You can see on my wheel at the center of your screen there, that speed 380 kilometers per hour, 390 before I enter the turn here, and just waiting for my tires to get up to temp. And once they are, and if we have a little bit of track to work with and nobody's slipstream that we're dealing with that's holding us back in the corners, I should be able to take this lap entirely flat. So again, running the Formula USA Gen 3 cars this time. Not as much of a fan. I think the Gen 2 is kind of the sweet spot for these Formula USA cars, but whatever you run, they are just phenomenal machines. And yeah, really, really love the Formula USA cars here in Automobilista 2. So started 16th, dropped to 18 off that slow start, but we are making up ground here. And I'm going to try, I was going to say the inside line. Inside seemed to be blocked. Then I went to the outside, that was also blocked. So not sure exactly how I'm going to get around the next car ahead. Mauricio Guzulin, is the next car ahead, in case you're wondering, in that Nextel car. Michel Jourdain ahead of him. And this might be it. We might be able to get up the inside here. There we go. Can we hold it?
Still hot.
Not quite.
One high. Clear down.
And I'm on the unrubbered line here up the inside, so it makes it difficult to hold on to that speed, to maintain that speed rather. The rubbered line is about halfway up the banking here.
Got one high. You're clear.
Come on, Mike.
He's drafting you.
Come on, Mike. He's right on my tail.
Watch your ears.
This is absolutely incredible. I love these Formula USA cars so much, and oval racing is something not every title can do, even the great Assetto Corsa, although I'm hearing the oval physics are getting better, and oval AI is getting better, but to my knowledge, it's not this. You're not able to do this. Alright, this is harrowing. Oh, which way am I going to go? And I'm back to 18th. This group has fallen back in the pack ahead.
One high.
Oh, there we go.
Outside.
Got a good run there.
All clear.
And we are so close to the competition here.
Got one high.
Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike.
One high.
There we go. This should be good. This should be it. This should be enough for me to break from the pack here.
Got one high. One high. You're clear.
There we go. All right. Now the question to be answered is, can I break free from the pack behind, and can I catch the pack ahead? So I'm going to be nearly flat. This is the rubbered line that I'm on now. So like I say, about halfway up the banking. So I'm able to maintain that flat. And we have pulled away, as you can see in the top right hand corner of your screen there. About a second separates me from the pack behind, so I just needed to get loose of that pack, and now I've got a bit of track to work with. I could take these laps a little bit faster. Still off pace. I'm not on that 31 second per lap pace. Whoop, lifting here. A little bit wide there. Car was getting a bit loose. Managed to hold on to it. We are 10% done the race as of now. And again, little safety lift. I'm lifting about 10% of the throttle on corner entry. Just kind of settle things down. As you can see, I don't have that breakaway speed. I'm still only getting to about 380 kilometers per hour before I enter that corner. So, not the same as if I had a slipstream. Max Pappas, the car ahead. So my tires, in case you're wondering, it's hidden behind my dumb face, but front right, down about 10%, I would say. Rear right, about the same. So what is ideal for me, and I have 100 liters of fuel left, by the way, which I think you can see. Can you see that? No, you can't see that on the wheel at the center of your screen. But yeah, there's no way I'm making it to the halfway mark, so I'm hoping I can get to lap 33 here and kind of divide the race into thirds, 2 pit stops. So, might get lucky here and find a yellow flag just in time. We'll see. Am I gaining on the car ahead is a reasonable question to ask. About 2.3 seconds separating me from the pack ahead right now. It looks like they're getting closer. Wonder how much I am taking out, if at all. And that was a tremendously slow lap for me there. Lost 0.6 on that previous lap. That's definitely not good. Yeah, still about 2.3 back, I believe. Try and clean up my line a bit, see if I can take something out of that gap. Helicopter flying overhead. Getting the aerial shots for today's coverage. Always wanted to say that. Definitely taking something out of that gap now. Yeah, less than 2 seconds now, and I should be on the cusp of getting a slipstream here. So it's going to take something out of my cornering speed, but it should balance out with the increased straight line speed I get from being in the slipstream. Looks like the leaders are 3 wide up ahead. Just rattling off laps here. Now driving lap 15 of 100. Up to 13th position. Top 12 are obvious. I'm curious how far back we are of the back markers, because that's going to be interesting. Generally, the oval back markers, the blue flag traffic, is a lot better on ovals in AMS2 than it is on the like more standard circuits. Those who have watched my multi-class videos from AMS2 know I love it, but the blue flag behavior just it's very frustrating. You can throw entire races away because the AI doesn't know how to behave in blue flag conditions, both attacking and both the overtaking car and the car being overtaken aren't great in AI conditions. So really hoping that gets fixed before the IMSA... Whoa, hang on there, Mike. Before the IMSA content gets released. Alright, am I making up time or not? I thought I was. Yeah, I am. Definitely am. 1.6 now, the gap. Front right tire down probably 20-25% now. There we go, on for a fastest here. And we see the first back marker up ahead. can hear the cars ahead. That's a good sign. Slightly slower than my personal best there. It's all right. Still a good pace. All right, here we are. Should have a slipstream. No, still not. Still somewhat limited in the speed there. Didn't hit 380. With a good slipstream and a well-timed exit, this car can definitely hit 400 kilometers per hour in 6th gear. There we go, new fastest lap for me. All right, and we have caught the pack. Here we go. So, now I need to think about my attack. Where can I make this happen? You saw 400 kilometers per hour there. That was kind of a perfect scenario. Car a little bit shaky there. I don't have full tire grip. And I was in a slipstream, obviously. And the leaders there are mixed with back markers now, so this might get a bit ugly. We'll see what happens here. Hopefully the leaders can break free shortly. That is obviously something that happens even in real-world oval racing, INDYCAR. Leaders get caught up with back markers. Not nearly as easy when you're oval racing to just get off the racing line and give somebody a free pass. Come on, baby. Oof, slowed up a lot more than I thought he would there. Got away with one, luckily.
Still up.
He's shooting very fast up the outside there. And we are back in a pack, fighting for our lives here.
Still there.
Good news is we're coming up to that 1/3 mark. And things still behaving a-okay. I've got too much fuel. That's one of my few concerns here. There are worse problems to have, of course, than too much fuel.
He's clear.
Be a very different story if I was running low on fuel.
Still up. One high. You're clear. One high.
Okay, don't slow up too much there, fellas. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Good.
He's still there. One else up. One high. Got one high.
That was close. Could feel the car sliding. I knew somebody was on the outside. I knew that was going to be a mess. But we got away with it, thankfully.
Still high. One high.
And I'm not going to be able to get away with running this inside line for too much longer. My tires are very much worn, my outside tires. So it's not going to hold on great forever.
Left behind.
Here we go, here we go. What a run up the inside. Timed it perfectly.
Clear.
And it looks like we have broken free. Definitely lifting now. Don't have enough outside tire grip to maintain that. Flat, that is. So the question I am asking myself now. So the tire indicator, my outside tires are definitely worn. I'm going to say I have a little over half of the bar green. So I'm wondering if I can get to 50. If I can make this a one-stop race. I believe I have enough fuel. I have 54 liters. I started with 133. Oh, no, that's not going to work out. Shoot. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm going to have to divide this up. So, the lesson here, I suppose, is that I can go in anytime. It's going to be a two-stop race no matter what. So I'm just going to have to pick my timing here. I was hoping, not hoping, but thinking there might be a yellow flag that would give me a kind of cheap pit stop. But can't wait for that forever, of course.
Got one high.
This battle I'm in now, not for position.
There.
This is a back marker. I didn't get to check my speed there, although I suspect it was very, very fast.
He's outside. One high. You're leading.
Come on, Mike. I'll hold on to her.
Got one high. Still there.
Sneaking up the inside again. Gained 2 positions in that corner.
Rear corner. One high.
Ooh. Whew.
Still high. Clear now. Outside. Still outside.
Had to come right off the throttle there.
He's still outside. Got one high.
All right, so just try to do some race math here. Coming up to lap 33, and of course the cleanest way would just be to do 33, 33, and 34. But I think I'm going to go slightly long here and hope for that yellow flag. So I don't think I'll get much past about 40 laps. So let's see what happens here. I am running in the top 5 now. So it's been a good day for me. Started 16th, dropped as low as 18 if I'm not mistaken. And now we're back in the top 5, or we are in the top 5 I should say. Jimmy Vassar, Christian Fittipaldi, and Juan Pablo Montoya. Cars ahead. I've got some clean track now. I've got some track to myself. And yeah, those outside tires definitely feeling it. So more back marker traffic up ahead. Only 3 of the 4 cars you're seeing are on the lead lap. And the track is well rubbered in. There's a huge amount of grip coming around those banked corners, which hasn't been the case all race. So what are we going to do here for pit stops? 31 liters of fuel-ish left. And I'm kind of in a groove right now, and I hate to break this groove, so I'm really highly motivated to pit at this point. Same time, I know those tires aren't going to last forever, and I know they're getting quite low on grip. Doesn't seem like I'm going to be rescued by a safety car here. Field seems to be running very, very clean. Yeah, there's a big pack ahead. I'm not really motivated to fight with that pack, so once I'm on the back of that pack, if I can catch them, That'll be a good indicator that it's a reasonable time to pit. Ugh. Yeah, car felt very slidey there. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't love this feeling. The last thing I want to do is wreck, of course.
One outside. Still outside. You're clear.
Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike.
One length behind.
Push a little bit. See if we can. Oh, that car didn't fall away as fast as I thought he would. You see that massive pack of cars ahead. No way I want to contend with that. Nothing much to be gained there, frankly. But there's a good chance that my pit stop puts me right behind them. Actually, no. I'm going to lose a couple minutes to that pit stop. Alright, lap 40, 19 liters of fuel left. This feels like the right time. Go ahead and dive into the pits here. 130k, I believe, is the speed limiter here. I am first one in, so I'm going to drop way back. I may be classified last by the time I get out. Alright, do your thing, boys. Yeah, I am absolutely going to be last. Oh, shaky. Oh, no grip, no grip, no grip. Checking the mirrors here, should be good to go. Alright, so not quite last, but very, very close. But if we can settle into a groove. We should be able to make up some positions, and then when the field goes in for their pit stop, I just hope they don't make it all the way to 50. I don't think there's any way they could, unless they're lifting and coasting and just embarrassing me on pace. I don't think it's possible that they can go all the way to lap 50 on their starting fuel. I was down to 19 liters and burning like 5 liters per lap-ish. So yeah, I wouldn't see that being possible. However, they're getting dangerously close. So I'm rapidly catching this pack ahead on a pretty good pace here. Fresh tires definitely helping out. Little lift here. Still gonna keep it matted as long as possible. About to configure my next pit stop. Well, I've got a little bit of time to work with here. There we go. Field is going in. Okay, cool. Already ready to go. Awesome. Okay, so now I can just focus on my driving for the next roughly 35 laps. There we go. They're all diving in. Let's see where my position climbs to. Back into the top 10 here. Another position. Nope, that was not for position. Never mind. All right, so I didn't make out too badly on the pit stops. Leaders are in right now. Dario Franchitti, Gilles LaFerrand. Oh, never mind. Got reset. New leaders now. So one more time by the pits. This should be a couple more positions. Fourth. Back exactly where I was before the pit stop. All right. So things worked out. That was A-okay. So, who do we have? Juan Pablo Montoya. This is not Montoya. Montoya's up in the pack ahead. This is not for position. Thank you. All right, so now we got to chase this pack. And it is quite a pack. I'm not sure how I'm going to fare making my way through all that traffic, nor am I sure where the car ahead is. Where is Montoya? Montoya is showing 2 seconds, so I believe Montoya has made it at least through the first few back markers. I don't think, can't really see the logos on the car too well, so I can't tell where Montoya is. By the way, now at the 50% mark, running lap 50 of 100. Been a very clean race thus far. No yellow flag, no full course yellows. Free overtake there. DirecTV car lost it. Come on, boys. Don't love this line. I'm going to back out of that.
One high. One high. One high. One high.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let me through, please.
One high. Rear corner, outside. One high.
Boy, that is terrifying.
Car outside. Outside rear corner. Stay low.
Oh, accident. We won't get a full course yellow here.
One high. Still high.
Come on, who needs to pass? Go, for goodness sakes.
All clear.
Cristiano D'Amata is the car to follow for me under this full course yellow. So, the question now, obviously, is does this open up opportunities to finish the race on these tires with this fuel load? I've got 96 liters, so I am going to keep it 6th gear, burn as little fuel as possible. I don't know, because we should be back to racing by about lap 58, I would guess. Or do I use this as an opportunity for a cheap pit stop? Nah, I don't think I do. I don't think the AI is going to go in. So I'm going to stay out. I'm just going to burn as little fuel as possible. There you see the safety car. And we'll see where this lands us. Might get lucky here, you never know. All right, nothing worse in content than a full course yellow, so I will skip ahead. All right, so racing is going to resume at the end of this lap. We will be on lap 58, much as I predicted, when things kick off again. So I still have 90 liters of fuel left. Tires are basically where they were before the safety car, of course, down about 10%. I don't think that shifted the race quite enough. All right, so safety car lights are out. Just waiting. Cristiano D'Amata is not not a position battle. There we go. All right, we're back to racing here. So just 3 cars remain ahead. They're probably going to pull away from this pack very soon, and I'll be left chasing them. Again, I don't think the landscape of the race changed quite enough thanks to that safety car, so I think I will still need to pit in the back half of this race.
Still there. You're clear.
This might be a good setup for a triple overtake here.
One time.
Or 0, whatever.
Outside. One time. Got one time.
Boy, that is terrifying.
Still high. Got one time.
All right, don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Come on. Come on, let me have this.
You're clear.
There we go. All right. So, should get a nice slingshot here.
Got one time.
There we go. All right, myself and the 3 lead cars out front here. The first time I think all race that I've been free and clear to pursue the top 3. Again, Montoya Vassar and Christian Fittipaldi. And I'm rapidly catching them. That's great news. So yeah, unquestionably I will need to pit. I'm going to try for about lap 75. See if that works out, unless there happens to be a safety car that intervenes, but for now that'll be the plan, somewhere around lap 75. I'm going to bring this car in for one final pit stop. Then we'll close out the race, final 25 laps. I feel like I might be able to take the lead here before I'm at pit stop. In fact, it might be very soon. These tires are really wearing a lot. I don't know, it seems excessive, but then I guess I came in at lap 40, so yeah, it's got quite a few laps on these tires already. The 2 target cars, what a great metaphor.
One high.
Come on, where is that gap? 3 wide are the leaders.
Got one high. You're clear.
Should be doable for the lead here.
Traffic to the hump.
Took away the low overtake there. Now only Jimmy Vassar remains.
Wide. One outside.
there. He's on my right.
One high. You are clear. One length behind. Got one
He's
high.
trying on the outside again. I cut him off there.
Is 2 lengths
Not
back.
literally. Just took away the overtake. All right, so I'm free and clear in the lead here. Let's see if we can add a few seconds to this gap. It's far harder to be the leader here than it is at most circuits because you're just giving free slipstream to anyone behind you, and they're just going to close the gap before we enter each corner here at Fontana. Right now, 3/10 is all that separates me from the car behind. And because I've got clean air, I can take the course flat. Like, I'm just going to run flat out here for the next roughly 8 laps or until these tires give out. Whoa, maybe not. Never mind. Had to lift there. 2/3 of the way through the race now. I'm happy with that pace. That was about a 31.3. And it feels like I'm just off-running my own race, but I'm not. They're only 4/10 behind. I can see them in my mirrors. They're right there. They're able to close the gap on every straight. Like, they'll come right up to me here. But they just run out of space and can't get the overtake done in time. The car feels beautiful right now. I'm in my zone. $355 in the corners, $375 in the straights-ish. Running that lap after lap, not separating myself at all from the pack, by the way. Look at how close they are. 3/10 entering the corner. Even though I'm running very clean laps here, everything going well, I'm not able to get any sort of distance. So there is going to be a shake-up when I pit. And the first of the back markers coming visible. I said lap 75, I might go to 80. We'll see. I'm loving the feeling of being in clean air here. Everything is so much more simple. Although you have a target on your back, just being hunted down lap after lap by the competition. Oh boy. There we go, ran high there. This is going to give some time back. Pulled the lead out to close to 8/10, but again, lost 3/10 there versus my fastest. So I am going to need to start lifting here. Outside tires have just had enough. They're finally protesting. But come on. There we go. What a brilliant way to race. I love this so much. These late 90s, early 2000s kart, INDYCAR, Champ Car. Oh boy. Full course yellow. Okay, can I pit now and get the... Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Oh, pits are closed. Never mind.
2 lengths back.
Okay, so once that pit opens up, I'm going to pit. I'm going to take advantage of the second full course yellow. The great Tony Kanaan is who I am to follow here. Oh no, never mind. Following the safety car, Kanaan will rejoin at the back of the pack. Tony Kanaan having a terrible day here at Fontana. So I'll keep an eye out for when when the pits are open. Then I'm going to duck in there, get a cheap pit stop. That's going to put me way back in the field, but I think it should work out in the long run. So yeah, I'll duck into the pits. I'm not going to rejoin in the lead, of course. In fact, I may rejoin last, but it's not going to last forever. I guess fuel does matter because it'll be less for the team to put in. In fact, why don't we go ahead and do this? I'm gonna add less fuel, so I'm gonna come in at around 30. Okay, pits are open. I'm gonna try and go a bit lighter on fuel. Request my pit. What do you know? Lap 75. It worked out. There I go. Oh, look at the teams scrambling out. Not going to be able to avoid hitting all of yous. Oh, why is my performance so choppy? So everyone had the same idea I did. All right, so back into 4th position. Oops. Forgot to release my pit limiter there. Woo. All right. So now we, I guess I'll skip ahead. No point watching me behind the safety car. But yeah, I will be in 4th position in the final run to the finish of this 100 lap race. Alright, so safety car lights are out. We are set to race here at Fontana. It'll be about 22 laps to the finish here. 4th position. JP Montoya is the first target, literally. Safety car is going to duck into the pits here. There we go. We are away. So, big challenge on the outside here. Little slippage. We're okay. Come on, Mike. Let's hold on to it here. Should be able to get the win, I think. All goes well. Saw 2 cars coming out of the pits on the of the lead pack, so I'm thinking somebody didn't pit, unless they just pitted so efficiently that I didn't catch it. Slowing here, there are back markers involved. Yeah, I think I'm about to give up a position here. Can't seem to make this happen. Come on, boys. Move, move, move. I did. Back into 5th. Come on. I urgently need to get by these back markers. There we go. That should be it. Full second down on my PV here. It's a very bad sign when you're trying to compete for the lead with less than 20 to go. Come on, Mike. Oof.
One high.
All right, third position now. If I can make that stick.
Half length behind. Still there.
Vassar. Oh yeah, Brack is definitely not, or has not pitted. I doubt a rookie would lead this race at this point, so I think Kenny Brack still needs to go in. I'm right in the hunt here for the lead, but just not yet there. Just waiting for something to present itself.
One high.
Jimmy Vassar went high there.
All clear. Is clear.
Montoya re-overtook me.
Got one high.
Little slip there. Managed to keep it clean.
Still there.
So yeah, these back markers are definitely keeping things interesting.
One high.
Choose just the slightest of gaps there to work with.
Is clear.
I'm bouncing back and forth between third and fourth position, depending on the corner. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Phew. Actually, I had to hit the brakes there. Those brakes would, I suspect, be ice cold at this point. There wasn't much in the way of stopping power, but the pack just slowed and I was on a bad line. There we go. Oh, that was an excellent slingshot. Oh, but Montoya's right there on the outside. He must have got the same.
Got one high. You're clear.
Yeah, okay, so I'm in second position. All that remains is Jimmy Vassar, and that might not even last through this corner.
Outside.
Oh, 3 wide here.
Is 2 lengths back. He's still there.
Okay. 3 tenths. 3.5 tenths separate myself from the rookie. Jimmy Vassar just 4 tenths down. Alright, so that's pretty much it, I believe. Now all I gotta do is keep the car clean. Might as well see this through to the finish, but I don't think I'm gonna be challenged for the remainder of the race. So it's just a matter of, can I not make any serious mistakes? Hopefully there's no more full course yellows. That gap has fallen somewhat, but it's still at a comfortable distance here. So yeah, I think I got this. Ten laps to go here, so some 5 minutes and we'll be done. Or 11 laps, I suppose. Lots of fuel, lots of tire. So this should be a cruise to the finish, I believe. I'm not expecting any last minute drama. But stick around if you wish. See me cross the finish line. Back markers visible now. Should catch them before the end of the race, I believe. Lap after lap, these are pretty decent laps. That was a 31.5. It's enough to separate me from the field, which is great. And I've grown a 2.2 second lead from Vassar. .4 on that lap. If you're wondering, I'm pretty much flat. I'm just giving a little bit of an insurance lift, safety lift, if you will, through the corners, but not much. Just maintaining 6th gear here, no reason to shift. Not looking to launch out of these corners at all. And this California crowd is in for a very uninteresting ending, I suspect, after what was a pretty good race. Why don't we do that? Why don't I just talk about my feelings on oval racing in AMS2? I'm sure you get the picture. I love it. I think it's fantastic. It doesn't work everywhere. Like, I think it's the Brazilian track that I can't name, Jacarapagua, I think it is, home of the Rio 200, and you can't race it. Like, you look at the online leaderboards, the fastest lap in the online leaderboards is like a 41, I want to say, and then you jump into a race, into a practice session, and the AI is doing 39s at like 85% difficulty, and it's like, what's going on here? I really wanted, this video actually was conceived as me recreating the Rio 200, but I couldn't do it. The AI is too fast. So, not perfect, but you get situations like this, and I suspect Indy is excellent as well. And yeah, it's, you know, the best single player oval racing I know of. I think it's fantastic. And these Formula USA cars just do not disappoint. Come on. We're really going to finish under yellow. All right. I might as well wrap the video there. So, yeah. Overall, good things to say. I think it needs some tweaks here and there. As I was mentioning, like, the Brazilian oval racing is broken. And, yeah, a bit too common occurrence. To have three safety cars in 100 laps. Yeah, it's a bit much, but overall, very, very good, highly enjoyable, highly recommend this Formula USA Gen 3 wherever you use it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. All right, so I'm not sure what is happening here. So racing will resume at the end of this lap, but it's lap 100. So we're not going to finish under safety car. I don't think the AI can overtake me according to rules before I cross the start-finish line, so this should be mine. But just to be sure, I want to make sure I get away clean here. I want to make sure I get a good launch. Final corner, nothing's going to happen, right? We're all good. Please don't let me lose this race. Oof. What a silly way to end the race. Alright, so in the most unnecessarily dramatic fashion possible, I won. Yay. Alright, thank you so much for watching.